Okay. Right, so I'm going to try and cover everything in 30 minutes, yeah, without being too hardcore, and also give you options if you want to make things harder. Right, so start, your feet slightly hip width apart, yeah, and then just take your left leg back, and then just turn your heels slightly in towards your hips, so you're in a slightly turned out position, yeah. Make sure the shoulders are over the hips, and roll the shoulders. So both knees are bent. Bend them a little bit more. Yeah, your back heel is off the floor, your front knee is over your toe. Pull the abs in. Right, try not to stick your butt cheeks out. Think shoulders over hips. 2 more. Okay, so take your left arm in front of you as the other arm comes up and just sweep it down and up. Yeah, so you're just trying to mobilize the shoulders. Okay, you're going to windmill if you can. So you're going to take the left arm, comes up and over, yeah, pull the abs in, just mobilizing the shoulders, go as high as you can, 4, 3, 2, right, hold it here, take the left arm up, put your right hand on your hip, both knees are still bent, right, this is to keep your hips straight and not jut them out, right, lift the body off the hips, and stretch over, just stretch over, push that hand into the hip to keep it nice and straight. Pull the abs in, feel that stretch in your side. Okay, slide your right hand down to your mid-thigh, take the left hand with you, yeah? Put the hands on the mid-thigh, breathe in through the nose, I'm going to go side on, breathe in through your nose, and then pull the chin to the chest and stretch the back. And release. Exhale to stretch your back. And release. Try and keep the shoulders away from the ears. 2 more. And stretch. And release. And stretch. And release. Okay, put your hands on your hips. Press the back heel to the floor and lift. And down. Yeah, and lift. So you're stretching that back calf and lift. So you're slightly turned out. 4 and 3. Okay, we're going to do a fairly intense hamstring stretch now. Okay, so keep the back heel off the floor, slide the hands down to your front shin. If you can get them on the floor, great. If they won't, then not a problem. Just have it on the shin and keep the back knee bent and try and straighten your front leg and take the chest down to your thigh. If you can straighten your back leg as well, yeah, you're in a turned out position. So you've got options. Make sure the knees are over the toes and exhale over that front leg. It's quite an intense stretch. Make sure the head stays relaxed. Back heel is on the floor or off the floor. Front knee is slightly bent. Hands are on shin or on floor. Exhale to straighten. Breathe in to relax. Exhale to straighten into that stretch. Chest down towards your thigh. And exhale now. Breathe in to roll up. And change your legs. So you start, reset, feet hip width apart. Right leg back and turn the feet out ever so slightly. In here, shoulders and rolling. And 4, if you can get them slightly up, that is great. Back heel off the floor, front knee over toe. 2 more here. Just mobilizing those shoulders. Okay, now swing the right arm forward and back. If you can't do the full windmills, this is fine. Yeah, opening up the shoulders. 2, 3. Now take that arm all the way up and over, so they meet at the top. Always easier one side than the other. 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Put your hand on your hip, lift your right arm up, push against that hip, breathe in, shoulders down, abs in, and stretch over that leg. You do need a certain amount of balance. And push, stretch, 4, 3, 2. Sliding hands down to mid-thigh. Breathe in through the nose and exhale to curve your upper back. Exhale. Release, breathe in and exhale to curve. Chin to chest. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Tuck the pelvis underneath you and release. Okay, 2 more. Exhale to come into that curved position, feeling that stretch in the back. Back heel is off the floor, front knee is soft. Last one. And and lift up in that middle back, upper back, lower back, and release. Put your hands on your hips, push the back heel to the floor, and lift, and down. Try and bend that front knee, down, and push it back. 2 more, just stretching that back calf, and last one. Okay, let's go to that intense stretch. So you're rolling down, your hands are either on your shin, they're on the floor, head is relaxed. Try and straighten your front knee as you exhale, and then the chest comes down to your thigh. Yeah, your hands are on your shin for support should you need it, and if you can straighten your back leg, put the heel on the floor, even better. Breathe in and exhale and take it all the way down, chest down to your thigh. 4, 3, keep breathing into that stretch, not dipping in the hip. Lift the back heel up, scoop the abdominals and roll up. Hip width apart. Yeah, make sure your feet aren't too wide, so you're parallel, you're turning the feet out, so that's your natural hip width apart. Okay, roll the shoulders, bend your knees, side bend to your right, side bend so much, now drop down, hold it here, hold it here. Your hands on your shins, breathe in through the nose, and curve the spine. Curve your spine, pull the shoulders away from the ears, kick the belly button, and exhale, breathe in, and exhale to curve that spine for the stretch in the back. Exhale to release, breathe in, and exhale to curve. One more curve. Right, stay down here, stay down. Now, take the body up to your left side, stretching your side, and take it up. Right, we're going to do one more. We're going to take it to the other side. So go left, 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 drop down, drop down. Shins, hands on shins. Breathe in, curve back. Exhale. Breathe in to release, and exhale to curve. 2 more. Breathe in to release. Shoulders away from ears. Exhale to curve. 1 more. Then you're going to take your lateral side bend up to your right. And exhale. And release. Drop the body down to your hips. And then take that side bend up to your other side. 4, 3, and 2. Roll down, roll down, roll down. Shin stretch. Hands on shins. And lift your body away. Straighten shins. Straighten elbows. Lift your bottom in the air. Right, if you need more, push your coccyx all the way up. Hold it here. 4, and 3, and 2. You're going to slide your left leg behind you into about 1 meter behind you. Yeah, so not too far. We're not going to lunge just yet. Right, if you can have your hands on the floor, great. If not, put them on your shin. If you need to micro bend that front knee, please do. Right, so the back leg, make sure you're not 1 foot behind the other because you'll fall over. Your feet are still in that hip width apart position, yeah, to give you a really, really good basis. Okay, you are going to put your right hand on your right shin. Your left hand comes on your lower back. You're going to breathe in, and then you're just going to rotate your shoulders away from your leg. Yeah, so you're not dipping in that hip. Make sure you're lifting up in the kneecap in the right leg so there's no pressure on that knee, and please put the hand on the shin, not your knee. And release, take it forwards. Put your hand on the floor. If you cannot get your hand on the floor, micro bend your front knee and take your right hand up. Okay, your idea is you're going to rotate. If you can, straighten that leg. Yeah, you're rotating your bottom shoulder underneath you as you breathe. 4, 3, and bend and change. So the feet come in, and take your right leg back. Again, micro bending if you need to. Lifting out of the chest. Same hand onto your shin. Lift your abdominals. Other hand, same hand as back leg, comes onto mid, back. Micro bend if you need to. Take a breath in, and then rotate your shoulders to feel that your body is opening up. Yeah, without dipping into that hip, make sure your hand is there to keep your lower back flat. So you could put a glass of, I don't know, champagne or whatever you want on there. 4, 3, and 2. Right, micro bend, hand down if you can. Yeah. Straighten if you can, and other arm comes up. Lift out those hips. Breathe in and rotate. Really rotate. Try and rotate that upper body. Yeah. Put the hand on the hip if you can't get the arm all the way up. Right, and release. Take your left leg down to kneeling. And then take your right leg down. Okay, we are going to kneel, right? It is up to you whether you want to have slightly wider legs or if you want to have your feet, your knees together, yeah? I'm assuming you haven't got any injuries. If you have any injuries, you may want to put a small cushion underneath your bottom so you're not flexing the knees too much. Okay, right, so we're going to come down and you're going to take your right arm to your left thigh. Then take your left arm over and try and stretch over. Yeah, pulling against that thigh. So you feel a stretch in the side and the back. Now we're going to take that arm up and over you. Yeah, if you need to put the knees apart slightly, you get more flexion. Okay, then we're going to take the arm down over to your left side. Both arms come down over to your left side. Pushing the coccyx down towards the heels. Breathe in, and then the right arm, stretch it away. Stretch your right arm away, so you're really stretching that right side of the body. Keep exhaling into that stretch. And keep pushing the hips towards your heels. Okay, open up your right arm, and then take your child pose. Open up the shoulders. Pushing the heels to the floor. Take the left arm over. Yeah, sweep it over. Try and keep that left hip on the floor. Yeah, and stretching over. Shoulders are down. Breathe in. And then stretch your left arm away from you. Try not to pinch the hips to pull your abdominals in. And come up to your side. Take the left hand to the outside of the left thigh. And stretch over with the other arm. Yeah, so this is pulling your body down and away. Stretch it up to your side. And reach. And reach. Oh, amazing stretch for your lower middle back. Okay. Take your right leg forward into your lunge position. If you need to fold the mat over for some more support with your knee, but always make sure that the back toe is not flexed. Yeah, so back toe is never like that. Yeah, you're here, so the shin, you've got weight through the shin, so there's no pressure on your knee. Okay, lunge it down. So reset your feet so you've got a straight shin. The knee is over your heel, and then push the hips down and open up your shoulders. Breathe in and really squeeze the hips down. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to keep this knee in, yeah? But then you're going to drop your left hip and left shoulder. Yeah, so you're stretching. It's another stretch for your back. Make sure you don't lock that left elbow. Yeah, the knee not out here because that's really bad for your hip. Push it in with your hand and then feel that stretch in that hip flexor. And the side of the back. Okay, coming back up, climbing onto that knee. Yeah, you've got slightly different psoas stretch this time. So hands on your mid-thigh, press forward, scoop pelvis underneath you. So you can actually feel that stretch right in that deep muscle there. Right, we're going to do a slightly different psoas stretch. So your left arm is going to come up, right arm's coming down. Side stretch and squeeze your butt cheeks underneath you as you bend your front knee. Okay. Right. So you're going to flip your shin so it's side on. Then you're going to take your right arm on the inside of that leg and you're going to take this arm up and then you're going to side stretch. Push your knee away. Yeah, make sure this other shin is flipped back. And do your side stretch. Now look underneath your elbow. Keep pushing that knee away. Yeah, so this is stretching your psoas, which is right down here in the middle of your back area. Breathe in and exhale, 4, 3, and 2. Right, take that leg down, flip your shin back in, and then take the leg down. It is up to you. Yeah, you're going to try and stretch that left quad. So lifting the leg. Even if you can lift it just a little bit and pressing the hips down. If you want more, take hold of the toe. Breathe in and make sure your weight isn't on that kneecap. And press the hips down. Yeah, pull that heel in towards your butt cheek. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hook the foot underneath you. Come to your lunge position. Press the heel down. Right. Take your right leg back to your plank and change your legs. Change legs. So take that left leg, take it outside of your left hand and put the knee on the floor and press down. Okay, so this knee is squeezing into your shoulders. You're lifting out of your shoulders, you're pulling the shoulders away from the ears, and you're stretching that hip flexor. Breathe in, exhale, hand on thigh. Yeah, squeeze your elbow in, squeeze the knee in, soften your right elbow, and then just rotate. See, not using the word twist. Rotate in towards. Yeah, so you want to try and think that the outside of your right thigh is going on the floor. Squeezing that knee in. Yeah, so you should feel a stretch in the back and in the glute area and your side of your right torso. 4, 3, 2. Climbing up onto your thigh for your psoas stretch. Again, making sure that the weight is through the back shin. Your foot isn't hooked and your hands are on your mid-thigh. Press forward, breathe in. Now, tip pelvis underneath you. Yeah, squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your glutes. Arm up, arm down. Squeeze glutes and stretch. Keep squeezing those glutes underneath you. Yeah, I think pelvis underneath you. 4, and 3, and 2. Right, let's do that other psoas stretch. So, flipping your shin so it's straight underneath you. Left arm, opening up that left hip. Open up your arm, squeeze your glutes forward. Evenly distribute that weight and slide down. Slide down, really open up the hip. Breathe in. Squeeze glutes. And now look underneath. Look underneath that arm. And take it over. Flip it back. Press down. Press down. Yeah, lifting that back shin. Shin. Yeah, it can be here. Yeah, you can just lift it ever so slightly. Again, making sure this front shin is really straight. Yeah, if you want more, hold that toe, breathe in and relax. Think relaxed hips. Now, this knee, make sure it squeezes in. Try and get that heel towards your butt cheek. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And lunge it down. Press. Really open up the hips. Press back in that back heel. And hooking that foot underneath you, facing forward. So you're in an open position. Hands are down here, shoulders are down. You're just going to do some hip switches. Yeah, hip switches. Make sure the weight is quite far back. Right, you're going to do the same thing. And you're going to be lying down. So I'm going to face side on. 4. Yeah, just opening the hips. 3, and 2, and 1. Take the knees into you. Hands behind you, roll down. Same thing, take the knees open. Trying to keep both shoulders on the floor, so it's a slightly more intense stretch because you've got the gravity to push that back hip down. And 4, and 3. Right, you are going to stay over onto your front side after the next one. So stay to your front side. And now cross your back leg over your front leg. So the toe is by your knee. Take your hand and push it down onto the outside of your thigh, keeping that back, the opposite shoulder on the floor, and press your knee down. Yeah, really great for your lower back and for your hips. If you want more, in a T-band, extend your leg, hold the inside of the ankle and try and pull it down. Always trying to keep your back shoulder on the floor. Breathe in, and if you want to do this and just keep the leg bent, you'll still get the benefit of the stretch as long as you're keeping that back shoulder on the floor. Extend. Now hug both knees into your chest, and just massage your lower back by rolling the hips round one side and the other. Take the knees into your chest, flex your feet, grab hold of your toes, both hips on the floor. Breathe in, and you're going to try and straighten your legs to wherever you can get them. Straighten your legs, pushing the heels away. Straighten legs. Breathe in and keep extending. Breathe in to extend. Make sure you're holding the balls of the feet if you can. So you're not going to hurt your toes. Press your hips down into the floor and keep pressing the heels high. Amazing hamstring stretch. Breathe in, bend the knees. Release your feet and take your hips to the other side. So your hips are nice and square. So take them over. And this front shoulder, you're going to try and keep it on the floor. Relax your glutes. Relax your glute muscles, but pull the abdominals in. Now take that back leg over to your front side. So toe is by knee. Same hand as underneath leg. And squeeze it over. Now stretch that other arm away from you. If you want more, again, straighten that top leg. Cradling the ankle. Keep bending. Breathe in and then exhale to stretch. Right, we're going to go for those hamstring stretches one more time. Knees in, massage, roll. One side and then the other side. Knees together. Hold toes. Shoulders away from ears. Abs in. Breathe in. Extend. Heels away. Heels away. Relax your hips to the floor. And 4. Right, we're going to come up. We're going to roll up. We're going to try that piriformis stretch. Breathe in, roll up. Spin to your front. You're going to hug your leg in. Now, I can really feel this. Sorry. Hold it over. So you want to come over that shin. Your back arm on the floor. Left leg straight in front of you. And you want to try and roll over as much as you can and then roll back in a circle. You do need to have a bit of a wiggle to see where you can get it. Your knee might have to be a bit further in. Your chest might have to be a bit lifted. Oh, I can feel it right about there. So circle. If your piriformis is tight, that will contribute to your lower back pain. So it can be really, it's like in your sciatic nerve. But it's not a difficult thing to find and release. Okay, last one. And cross the leg over. If you do not have dodgy knees, cross that leg underneath. And then take your lifted leg, hold the inside of that leg and come up if you can. If you'd rather hold the outside of the leg and keep the knee bent, that's absolutely fine too. Try and keep the hips square. You're trying to straighten your leg. Take the same hand as the leg now, and then left hand comes down, and you're going to try and lift that leg to your side without twisting your body. Breathe in, exhale, open up your hips, and the leg goes on the floor. Left leg comes out. Hold your left leg, take the left arm up, and elbow on inside thigh. Again, this stretches your back, not necessarily your hamstring. This will stretch your back and your hips. Breathe in and look underneath your arm. Release, lift hips and come to your side position. Heel in towards hip, lift off your body. 4, 3. Again, if you want more, you take hold of the hand, hold the inside of that leg. Rotate the hips, rotate the shoulders to your front, and squeeze it in. Release, Lift hips. Now, just press that leg up and out. Knee out. Just knee out. If you want more, take hold of the hand, opposite hand to leg, and keep pressing those hips forward using the strength of your elbow. If you want more, you take the arm up and give yourself a side stretch. If you want more, hold the toe and open and rotate underneath you. Release. This leg straight, this leg cradles over top and down, and one side will be lighter than the other. And when you get it, you can really feel it. Okay, 3 and 2 and 1. Cross the leg over, cross the leg underneath you should you wish. Squeeze in, hip down. Take the hand, inside, outside. Yeah, inside should you wish. Yeah, shoulder injuries. Lift up out of the torso. Try and stretch that leg. Micro bend is fine. Take the hand, take the other hand back and open. Now open up. Both hips on the floor, both butt cheeks on the floor. 4, 3, 2. Gently put that leg down. Change your right leg. Lift your hips. Hold your leg with your, hold the shin or the ankle with the left hand. Lift up and straighten. And stretch over. Right, make sure the shoulder is down. Make sure you're squeezing your glutes forward so the hips are opening and the elbow is on the inside thigh. Breathe in, look underneath your shoulder. Elbow. And lift it up. Take your leg up, in, hips forward. Yes, you're stretching your hip flexor. Back knee lifts should you wish. Hold the inside if you want to. Get the shoulders and the hips square to the front, lifted out of the chest. Breathe in, squeeze in. Yes, you're feeling a really intense stretch in the hip flexor and that quadricep. Knees are hip width. Come onto your forearms, flare your feet, breathe in, pull the abs in, exhale and push your hips down. Yeah, and make sure those knees are hip width apart. Make sure your abs are lifted so you don't hurt your lower back. Lift your toes, put them together, take a breath in and then push your hips back towards your toes. Take the weight off the shoulders. Exhale, come forward. Breathe in and come back. Exhale, exhale, open up the hips. Last one, coming forward. Flare the feet, come up onto your hands, and then come up onto your down dog. Wide down dog, press the chest down, lift the coccyx up. Breathe in, walk the hands into your feet, and roll up, roll up. Open the arms, lift up in the chest. Now take the hands behind you, lace your fingertips, and squeeze your pelvis forward. Yeah, just release the shoulders, squeeze the pelvis forward, and pull the knuckles towards your heels. Okay, last thing. Reach your arms back, release the hands, reach the arms back if you can. Yeah, take them all the way up, stretching in between your shoulders, lift the arms up, take the hands onto your inside thighs, push the knees apart. Roll up onto your right side. Lift your chest. Come through the center again. Exhale, release, press knees apart, hold there for 4, 3, 2. Right arm lifts, right arm lifts. Make sure that the elbow is on the central part of your thigh. And open. 4, 3, 2. 2 breaths. Breathe in. Hold it here, hold it here. Stretch your chest. 1 more. Breathe in. Now release the back. Release your head. Roll up slowly, 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 slowly. Squeeze your glutes. Open up. Exhale. And bend feet together. Thank you very, very much.